Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the options section of Coach Yourself to Success using the GROW model so you can finally get what you want. Now, as always, we're going to take a look at a motivational quote to get you going for this video. So, Alexander Graham says that coaching promotes possibility thinking, focusing on what you could do. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the options sections of Coach Yourself to Success using the GROW model so you can finally get what you want. Now, as always, we're going to take a look at a motivational quote to get you up and running for this video. Now, Alexander Graham says that coaching promotes possibility thinking and focusing on what you could do. And again, couldn't agree with him more. This is all about possibilities, about getting you to think outside of the box, on top of the box, around the box, under the box, everywhere around that box, even inside the box, okay? We want to find out what possibilities you have and open your horizons, and this is what coaching is all about. So the third stage is to consider what options you have to reach your desired outcome. So we want to answer the question, what options do I have that could help me reach my goal? Now, we need to come up with all of our options. Not just, say, oh, well, man, I've been doing this, and this is the only option I can come up with. And this is all I see, and we put our blinders on like this, and we narrow our blinders down, and all we see is through this little pinhole, okay? We need to stop that. We need to open our possibilities and open our mind up to different possibilities and different ways of doing things. And this is the way that we are going to change, and we're going to make that change stick, okay? So we want to think in terms of, what could I do? Not what will I do or what I have been doing. Okay, what could I do? Now, another way to look at this, and what I always tell my clients, is I want you to think crazy thinking. I want you to do crazy thinking or delusional thinking even. And by this I mean, I want you to come up with the craziest, most harebrained possibilities that you could think of. Not, oh, well, I could do this. No, I mean dressing up in a clown suit, going out and hitchhiking down the road, finding somebody and saying, look, will this work? Okay, absolute delusional, crazy thinking. And I know this is absolutely difficult. It is, because we're not used to thinking like this. This way of thinking has been crushed from us and taken from us when we were little, right? When we were little kids, we could come up with all kinds of crazy stuff, couldn't we? Our imagination was great, and that creativity has been crushed out of us. So we need to get back to that, okay? So I want you to think in the craziest terms you can. And the reason I want you to do this is because that delusional thinking might not come up with an option or with a possibility that it will work. However, it will lead you down the path of getting to options that will work. So maybe dressing up in a clown suit with a big red nose isn't the end all, but you think, oh, well, maybe if I do this, oh, yeah, and then this, and we keep going, okay? So let's start off far, 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 far left, and then just keep coming down until we get a range of things that we can actually do. So we want to come up with, or we want to ask our subconscious mind what it thinks. Now, I said earlier that our subconscious mind is really, really powerful and really, really effective. And it is, okay? But again, we need to feed it the right amount of the right information so that it can give us back the right information. Now, I firmly believe that all of us have the answers inside us already as to what we need to do. I've seen this time and again with all my clients. We already have this information in us. We just need to get it out. So one way we can do this is if we ask ourselves, if someone else were able to solve this, how would they have done it? So just put yourself in someone else's shoes. Maybe you know someone who's already achieved this. How did they do it? Or, I don't know, just put yourself in somebody's shoes, even if they're imaginary, and ask, how would they have done it? What would they have done? Now, obviously, they would have done things differently from you. And you know that. So ask yourself this question. Sit back, close your eyes, and ask your subconscious mind what it thinks. Okay? So remember, if someone else were to have solved this, how would they have done it? Now we've got this big list or this big mind map or this big outline of possibilities. Now, I do recommend mind maps, and this is what I do in my own day-to-day. I make mind maps all the time because for me, it's just an amazing tool. And I'll be creating a course on mind maps, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But if you don't feel comfortable with mind maps, that's fine. Just create a list, create an outline, whatever is easiest for you, okay? Now, as we're looking at that, a lot of times we can feel overwhelmed, and we can feel that it's just, wow, oh my God, where do I start? What do I do? Yeah, I know that, and this happens to the best of us. So what we're going to do is we're just going to whittle this down, and we're going to pick a starting point, okay? And it doesn't matter which it is. It doesn't matter which it is. Pick the most viable, pick the easiest, pick the most fun, pick the craziest, whatever you like, whatever you feel comfortable with, How does this fit in with your values and goals? Okay, so once we pick that starting point, then you need to filter it. How does this fit in with your values and goals? If this doesn't fit in with your values, maybe you have to, maybe you've come up with go steal something. Does this fit in with your values? Probably not. So is this a good place to start? Probably not. Okay. If buying $1 million home is your goal, starting out digging a ditch, I don't know. Maybe you want to build your home, but that's not buying it. Okay. So we need to filter it with how does this fit in with your values and goals? And again, folks, don't wait. Take action now. Put pencil to paper. You did not buy this course to listen to me talk. You bought this course to get results, and the only way you're going to get results is to write this stuff out, do the exercises, get your worksheet out, answer all the questions, and do it now. Don't wait, and I'll see you in the next video.